right, coming up next, the main event, a matchup for the UFC lightweight division title. Well, for all the places few can hold up to this one, good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport.
Holloway gets back up, back into his comfort zone.
Man. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm gonna do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
Just out of range with that right hook.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg.
Oh, continues to attack the head with those elbows in the clinch. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has one strike in the night. It's over. It's got him.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the...
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds in the very first round.
Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah. Lord, ain't got shit on me. You can touch the sky, but you ain't got shit on me. Ready?
All right, here we go with round one. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this one?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent. If he can make contact, he can drag this fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range with his jab, with his kicks, to make this a stand-up affair. Nice punch, man.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Hook is there again. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh!
Oh! Nice high kick.
Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. One more here, DC, and we could be having a referee coming in
waving it off. It could be over in an instant if you do not block head kicks. What a phenomenal job by the offensive fighter, setting it up, and then take him down, cut him, take him down, cut him, over and over to secure these takedowns.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. 25 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Oh, and he gets the takedown there. Too easy, champ.
Too easy. He has impeccable timing on these takedown attempts. Oh,
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
right into side control.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Back to the feet now. And now he's got that tie clinch.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Oh.
All right, so a huge round.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, so Max Bless Holloway in vintage form here tonight. I'm not sure for a man that young we can trot out the term vintage, but just a beautiful combination yet again.
I mean, he's flowing, man. He's flowing. He's fighting behind that jab. He's so big, so long, so diverse for this weight class. He's tough to deal with at any point, but tonight, in this state, he's a real problem.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big and kick.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Holloway gets caught with that punch.
Wow.
All right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked...
Fantastic timing on that beautiful takedown.
And they both stand up.
Nice kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming. Another takedown lands.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Both fighters get up now.
And now he's secured back position. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Fighters back to their feet here. That knee might have landed there. Oh, inside leg kick lands for him, DC. That was beautiful technique.
He's beating up both sides of the leg. A lot of times you see guys throwing outside kicks. What a beautiful takedown.
And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another. All right, we'll see how it goes here in this round. He had a big effort there in round one. Really had the wrestling on full display.
John, if he was looking to come out here, secure takedowns, to feel good about the way things were going, he gets an A on his report card.
Over the top, the this fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him.
Know when to fold him, yep, absolutely. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh!
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Gets up again here, but hurting.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Man, he just gets better with every fight. Another kick to the leg landed there by Hustle. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Huge block there. And they separate. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes.
Another big takedown. Level change, your leg, finish the takedown. Great job.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Nice looping punch. Ooh, big shot to the body.
And they separate. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of change.
He went single, rotate head outside. This dude's going for a ride. Oh, nice big takedown. What a technique, what a takedown. Great high-impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the Bronx.
I mean, it's right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick.
Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Great punch.
So inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, some good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Good punch lands.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh, beautiful level change.
feet.
You get up, you go down as another takedown attempt lands.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. Oh, nice right hand.
Missed with action for the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over, and it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits his takedown attempts. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Big head kick lands.
What a fight so far. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge.
You ready? You ready?
We have arrived at this fifth and final round.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Back to the feet. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Ground and pound strike is true. Holloway gets up. He is back on the feet here. Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and the counter.
Ooh, diving punch lands. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand.
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show.
Right.
One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges.